looking for. I'm gonna go get my butt done.
You bootyful.
I'm gonna have such a bootyful butt.
Like how they have the toll box right there.
Whoa, look at this hill. Ah! It's like a roller coaster. All right, we're just rolling into Joshua Tree National Park. We picked out a campsite. It's about 10 minutes from here. We're gonna go check that out and see what it's like. Drove about 8 hours today, and it's been really, really comfortable. The Tundra's done great. We haven't had any new check engine lights or anything like that, which has been nice. And I've just really been enjoying some of the features and amenities on the Tundra. We spent the night last night in Napa and kind of had a cool bed and breakfast experience. It was really cool. I mean, it was really fancy. It was Desiree's Mother's Day celebration, and today is kind of more of like a let's go out and explore and do some fun stuff. So we're camping at the Joshua Tree National Park, which is not much of an overlanding camping site. It's really, really basic, you know, you just park here, but we drove the brand new Toyota Tundra. Basically, I took delivery of this a couple weeks ago, and we haven't built it out, we haven't done anything. It's completely stock, and we sent out on a about 2,000 mile drive. And because we don't have any of our overland gear yet, it's so new that stuff's still being developed. We're waiting on a bumper from CBI and Prinsu rack, and we don't have a bed rack or a rooftop tent or anything like that. We're just kind of having a very basic, normal overland camping, or not overland camping, it's just kind of a normal camping experience.
Good old Griswold family camping.
It's so cute. Look at these rocks. It's so cool looking. You like it? Mm-hmm. Better than a hotel?
Oh no!
Oh, way better than a hotel.
To get little stripes.
What I'm going to show you guys today is, I didn't really anticipate making a video out of this. We just didn't have anything set up for this trip in time. I was hoping that we would have some products from manufacturers sooner, but it just didn't work out that way because it never does. And so we swung through Costco, and we wanted to outfit this truck for as cheap as possible for this trip with just one run to Costco. And I actually feel like we did pretty good. I mean, I brought along some of my other overland stuff, like our Rome Outfitters box. Dometic fridge is really helpful. The Jackery's been powering the fridge, and I need to set up the solar real soon. For a tent, since I didn't have a bed rack or a roof rack, I ended up getting a ground tent, and I set this up for the first time last night. I didn't film it or anything. I just threw it out there because we had been traveling. After setting this up yesterday, I decided I want to make a dedicated video to it because I'm kind of sold on ground tent camping. For less than $400, we got a tent that, no joke, you can set up in just a few minutes. It fits in this bag. Obviously, you're not going to go hiking or backpacking with this thing. This is for car camping, just like overlanding, but it goes on the ground instead of on the roof of our truck. Rooftop tents are awesome for, you know, BLM roads or off-road trails, things like that, where you can just pull over and park anywhere. But when you end up coming to a national park like this, where honestly a lot of the adventure, a lot of the really cool, scenic, beautiful places are, you end up having to camp like in your parking spot, you know, because your tent is on the roof. So you don't get to utilize the camping space that you've actually, you know, rented or purchased. Do I want that?
Yeah.
Hey. Collecting vegetation is prohibited. The sign said so. Didn't you read the sign? Thank you, that's actually beautiful. But if I take this on camera, I'm gonna get a fine. People will report, no, don't collect that. Someone's gonna report me, I'm gonna get a fine. Happens every time. That's why I don't even want to make YouTube videos anymore. This is not sponsored by this tent company. It's not sponsored by Costco or anything silly like that. This tent is made by Core Equipment. It's a 10-person tent, and it can be set up in what it advertises in 2 minutes. And I didn't know, I didn't want to do my first video unboxing this thing when it was hectic. It was our first time. We were running out of daylight, but here I have a lot of space to show you guys this thing. And honestly, compared to having like a rack on your tent, like 24/7, and a tent up there causing a lot of drag, this is actually pretty nice. And you know, it doesn't come with a mattress or anything like that, like a rooftop tent would, but I'll show you guys my solution to that as well. And I've been actually really happy with it. So let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you guys the setup. You got the mattress?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our mattress here. You filming?
It is filming.
It's filming now.
I believe so.
The camera is rolling.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the tent. It's super cool. I've never seen a tent like this. It doesn't seem to weigh that much. I'm not really sure what it weighs, but it's not very heavy. So right here you have instructions, but it's super self-explanatory. And I already set the tent up once, and it was actually able to pack back down into the bag pretty easily, which was nice. That was something I was worried about when I first got it out. So you just untie these two deals, and then you're gonna pick your spot, drop it there, unpull the corners, and you get to kind of like this, almost like lawn chair looking thing.
Perfect.
Does that look good, babe?
Yep.
You think so? Okay. So then from here, you have like these little jointed portions. They just sort of bend, and you just kind of pop each one of them out. Once you get all these corner bits up like this, then you're pretty much ready to set the tent up. And so what I discovered worked really well was just stepping on this tab. You get this little button, you slide that up until it clicks. You go around and do each corner. As you can see, it's almost already done. Last one.
Practicing.
There. So now the tent's up, and you could go ahead and sleep in it. But if you want to be waterproof, like I don't think it's going to rain, so it really wouldn't matter. But you would just throw this rain fly over. Once you get your rain fly up and over, these guys just go and they just pop in right there.
I wish there was any toys.
You can tighten it if you need to. Comes down like this. Pops in. There. And you go around and you pop all those on, and now you have your rain fly. If it was super windy, you could run these out and put your stakes in the ground. We didn't do it the last time we camped in it, and it wasn't that bad at all. Let's go inside real quick. Okay, let's maybe put the stakes in the ground.
Yes, I dumped those ice cubes out.
Okay, so obviously this tent doesn't come with a mattress like a rooftop tent would, and so we picked up this from Costco. This was about 150 bucks. So for about $400 total, we have this massive tent that fits the kids and the parents, which is one of the problems with the rooftop tent is it gets pretty tight in there. We kind of end up having this luxurious room, and it really doesn't take long at all. We'll plug this into our Jackery, and you just hit your firmness setting, and the bed blows up on its own. So all this was from Costco. We ran through Costco, we got all of our groceries, we got our tent, our mattress, grabbed a few other things from home, and now we're camping. Pretty cool. We'll show you this when it's done blowing up. It takes about 15 minutes. All right. Wow, this place is awesome. So, this place is really, really cool. I would already recommend it. I mean, we're gonna explore tomorrow. There's a bunch of slot canyons and just cool rock formations we're gonna check out. We'll bring you guys along for the ride, but I just wanted to briefly let you guys know about that tent because I really did find it to be pretty cool, and it's got me kind of second guessing the whole rooftop tent thing. I think rooftop tents are really cool. I think there's a time and a place for them, but it seems like if you're on like a pretty typical normal family camping trip, this tent might just be a good answer. Like if you hate setting up tents, like getting all the little poles out and sliding them through, like that was super, super easy and very fast. Very fast. And for the price, it's like 240 bucks. Pretty good deal in comparison to the $1,000 rooftop tents that they have out there. And again, like I said, you get to enjoy your campsite. You don't have to camp on your truck. It's also, you know, really good for for like wives and kids, because as a guy, I can just pee out of the top of a rooftop tent. It's not a big deal, but Des always has to climb up and down a ladder, and the kids in and out, and we're always worried about the kids falling. So if you leave this thing plugged in, it'll actually auto-fill as the air mattress is losing pressure. You know, over the night, like you start to sink in air mattresses. I've never liked those. This will actually automatically turn on and take it back to the firmness setting that you set it, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. And then another cool thing about it is that it deflates as well. If you press this button, so we'll try that in the morning, and it suctions it all the way down, so you can just roll it up really easily. So it just makes it super easy. This is called Always Air. All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. With hooves, they're being packed like that. Look at that! Look at this ball!
Ooh, is that like one of the psychedelic cactuses? I wish I knew what they
Is that a psychedelic cactus? Look at Des. She's like,
drugs.
could I eat that? Drip balls? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Sterling.
This is about to be a Stack Hotel.
So vegan. So we drove over to an exploration site called Split Rock, and we're hiking around. It's easy enough for the kids. It's not perfect, obviously. There's spiky, scratchy, dangerous stuff everywhere, but it's a lot of fun. Tons of fun. And so we're heading back to the tundra now, and I'm gonna do some climbing. I want to climb on some of these big rocks. I love these places, love these areas, just because I love climbing. I was telling Des though, I'm starting to feel my age. I turned 31 in about a month, and I feel like I'm 50 because I used to do a lot of parkour, a lot of jumping off of stuff, and it just wrecked my body, and now I feel it. And all these doctors and moms warned me. They never listened. Here I am, sore body.
What's very cool between these two rocks?
Today's episode is brought to you by Moonfab. Moonfab created the Moon's Shade, a portable awning that can be thrown on top of any vehicle using suction cups and lightweight fiberglass poles. And because it's mobile, it packs down into a small bag. It can be moved over to any vehicle. So for me, it works out perfectly because I have a bunch of different vehicles and I don't want to buy 5 different awnings or have it hard mounted on my vehicle all the time. As you can see, what I'm doing is placing 2 suction cups on the roof of my Tundra, putting the 2 fiberglass bendable poles in, and then it just stands upright. You can pick up a Moonfab for yourself by checking out their website or clicking the link in the description below. These sponsored ads help me go on trips like this and bring you guys amazing content. So if you're looking for an awning and you feel like you're ready to buy, check out Moonfab. Use my link, it really helps me out a ton, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and are looking forward to the next. Get some work done this week, but don't forget to live. Bye.